When it comes to business, there's a common pitfall that many entrepreneurs fall into, and it's more dangerous than most realize. This pitfall is known as the single source trap. It's a dangerous strategy where your business is built entirely on one external factor, whether it's a platform, a customer, or even one specific product. And that factor is your sole revenue generator. In simpler terms, it's like building a house on quicksand. At first, it may look stable, but the deeper you go, the more precarious the situation becomes. One wrong move, and your entire business could sink. The pitfalls of one-track business models. Imagine you've just launched your business and it's growing at a steady pace. You've put all your energy into creating the perfect product and getting it into a single marketplace. Maybe it's an online store on Shopify, or you've partnered with a well-known influencer to sell your product. Your sales skyrocket at first, and you think you've found the secret formula for success. But then, out of nowhere, something changes. The platform updates its rules. Your partnership falls through. Suddenly, the flow of customers slows down, and your revenue dries up. The foundation you thought was solid is now crumbling beneath your feet. This is the danger of building your business around a single income source. You're not in control. Just like a business built entirely on a single customer. If that customer leaves, you're done. The one eye open business model, the single source trap, is like operating a business with only one eye open. While you're focused on this one revenue stream, you're leaving yourself vulnerable. In today's world, markets, algorithms, and partnerships change faster than ever before. The moment you become too reliant on a single source, you risk becoming a target for disruption. Take, for example, the rise of the flash sale business model. Companies were initially able to sell large volumes of products on discount platforms, hoping to clear out inventory and generate quick cash. For a while, this model worked. However, as competitors increased, and platforms like Groupon began tightening their terms, businesses that relied solely on these channels found themselves stuck with excess stock and a shrinking customer base. What was once a profitable business became an unsustainable model because it was so dependent on a single channel. The businesses that survived learned to diversify their revenue streams and stop relying on flash sales alone. The lone tree analogy. Think of your business as a tree. If you plant just one tree in the middle of an open field, it could be easily uprooted by a storm. Now imagine if you plant an entire forest with various species, each thriving in different conditions. When the storm hits, while some trees may bend or lose a few branches, the forest stands firm as a whole. This is the difference between a single-source business and a diversified one. When your income comes from one place, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. But when you spread your efforts across various sources, whether it's multiple customers, platforms, or even different types of products, you create a forest of opportunities. And storms, they won't have the same power to knock you down. Let's talk about a more unique real-life example: the downfall of flash delivery services. A few years ago, quick delivery apps became all the rage. They promised to get food or everyday items to your door in 15 minutes. These services exploded, attracting millions of users in cities worldwide. However, as competitors flooded the market and operational costs rose, many of these companies struggled to stay afloat. The issue wasn't just the growing competition, it was the over-reliance on one feature: ultra-fast delivery. When it became clear that fast delivery alone wasn't a sustainable competitive edge, many companies faltered. Those that diversified into other areas, offering meal subscriptions, longer delivery windows, and even partnerships with local businesses, managed to survive. The pitfalls of one-handed businesses. Running a one-source business is like trying to paddle a boat with only one oar. Sure, you might get some movement, but it's going to be slow. and you're heading in circles. And if something unexpected happens, if the ore breaks or the water current changes, you'll find yourself stuck in the middle of nowhere with no way to reach shore. It's also like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring at a single path forward. The path looks clear, but if there's a landslide or a roadblock up ahead, you have nowhere else to go. Entrepreneurs who build businesses on the shaky foundation of a single revenue stream often find themselves in this position. One mistake, one policy change, and they're stuck with no way to move forward. How to avoid the business cliff. The key to ensuring your business doesn't collapse when your single revenue source falters is diversification. Think of your business as a multi-lane highway, where you can veer off in any direction if the road ahead gets blocked. Here's how to do it. Build multiple income channels. If you're using one platform or product to generate all your sales, it's time to branch out. Develop your own e-commerce website, create different product lines, and don't put all your focus on one platform. For example, if you're selling products on Amazon, start selling on eBay or Etsy as well. Engage with your audience on different platforms. Relying on just one social media or digital platform for customer engagement? That's risky. Expand your presence on several platforms like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or even in-person events. Create multiple touchpoints where customers can engage with your brand. Monetize your knowledge. Selling physical products is great, but don't ignore other revenue models. If you have knowledge or expertise, you can create digital products like online courses, ebooks, or even offer consulting services. Strategize for long-term sustainability. Don't chase quick wins. Instead, focus on creating a business model that adapts to changes. For example, if you're building an online course, ensure that it's part of a broader ecosystem, an email list, a community, and even a subscription-based model. Conclusion. Keep your business out of the danger zone. If you've ever felt the sinking feeling of realizing that your business depends entirely on a single stream of income, you know how terrifying it can be. But the truth is, businesses that rely on one source of income are like ticking time bombs. They may seem safe for a while, but eventually the fuse burns out. By diversifying your revenue streams, you're not only securing your business's future, you're positioning yourself for long-term growth and success. Don't let your business be the one that crashes because it's too dependent on a single source. Spread your efforts, create multiple revenue streams, and build a business that stands strong, no matter what comes your way.